Are often just as vulnerable to harassment as the passengers they pick up, especially female drivers. One Southeast Iowa driver shared her story with us. KTVO's Maddie Lee reports.
Shannon Murphy started driving for Ottumwa Quick Rides almost 2 years ago to keep an income while on medical leave from her previous job. She says she generally likes her work, although an assault by a passenger last year has left her more on edge at work.
He said, unbuckled and said, "Let me get a hug," and threw his arm around me right up here, which effectively pinned me in the driver's seat. And I can't get this arm up to push him off, so I was raising this arm and he reached over and grabbed my crotch. It really shook me.
Murphy says that the passenger did leave without a fight and that her company immediately barred the perpetrator from future services. Although she says she is still waiting for answers from law enforcement about the report she filed 3 weeks after the incident occurred.
It's just very frustrating because I'm glad I made the report, because now if he ever does something to another female, it's on the record. But I feel like he should have to answer for that. I should have the right to face him in court and say, "You did this to me."
While the officer who took Shannon's report said he could not comment as her case is an ongoing investigation, I was able to speak to Ottumwa PD about some challenges law enforcement might face when investigating sexual assaults.
First off, you have to take into consideration the victim. They experienced a traumatizing event. If you get down to a situation where it's his word against hers only, and then you have two contradicting statements from both the parties, it makes it a lot more difficult if you don't have some type of physical evidence or corroboration for you to move the case forward with the prosecution.
While Shannon still drives taxis, she no longer takes passengers late at night and is extra wary about who gets into her car and even where they sit in her car. She says, in the meantime, she just wants other females to stay safe.
I think all females need to be very aware of where you're at and your surroundings, and I think you should always have a plan for escaping if you need to.
In Ottumwa, Maddie Lee, KTVO News.
Your Storm Team 3 forecast with meteorologist Matt Gunn is up next.